Please observe this method, modulus method. What does this real part refer to? What is this imaginary part refer to? Whose imaginary part is this? Whose real part is this? The object which is calling this method. Which object is calling the method? C1 object is calling the method. C1 object is calling the method. So when I say real part, the object who is calling this method? C1 is calling this method. So this real part refers to the real part of C1. Okay. Similarly, imaginary part also refers to the imaginary part of C1. Okay. Is that clear? Okay. Let me execute this. I think we are missing with one curl braces. Okay. Let us say okay, what is the value? 7.07. Why the modulus value is 7.07? What is the real part of C1? See here, C1 is calling the constructor. Which constructor is it calling? It is calling this constructor. What is this constructor doing? Real part and imaginary part both are assigned with 5. Okay, then we are calling the modulus function using C1. This modulus function is using C1. So what is this real part value? This is 5. This real part value is 5. What about this is also 5. Imaginary part value is also 5. Okay. So 5 square, 25 plus 25, 50. Square root of 50 is the value that is written. Okay. Which is a double value. So what I want you to observe is whichever method, whichever object is calling the method. When I say real part, that object's real part. That object's imaginary part. Okay? Is that clear? So the objects data members, real part and imaginary part, these are the objects data members. Now, let me write that add method, add, where I give only one parameter, complex sum A or X, complex X. Okay. Now, we want to, let me give this as void. The add complex number, return data type is void. Now, we will write like this. Some int real part, comma, imaginary part. Now, let me calculate the real part. Real part is equal to x1 dot real part plus what is the other complex number you want to add? I'll just say this. Let me see whether it is permitted or not. Imaginary part is equal to x1's imaginary part plus imaginary part. Okay. Now we want to display this. Okay, we want to display add equal to, okay, plus we want to display real part plus Okay, plus I plus imaginary part. Or if you don't want this, let me get rid of this. Okay, we want to display the value of Rp followed by plus I followed by value of Ip. Okay, now we want to call this add function, add method. How do I call the add method? Add. Okay, I want to pass C1 as the parameter. I want to pass C1 as the parameter because add method has one parameter, and add method, when you want to access the add method, it requires one object. Which object you want to? So let me declare one more object. C2 is equal to new complex. Okay, we have two objects here. C1 is one object. What is the values of C1? Imaginary part is equal to 5, real part is equal to 5. C2 is another object which also has 5 and 5 as real and imaginary part. Okay, now I want to use C2 to access the method add, which takes one parameter, which is a complex number. So C1 is a complex object. Now, what is this addition? What is this x dot real part? X dot real part refers to what? X dot real part refers to C1's real part. Okay? Because C1 corresponding parameter is x. Okay? X dot imaginary part, this refers to C1's imaginary part. What about this? This real part, this real part, this refers to the object which is calling the add method. Who is calling the add method? C2 is calling the add method. So this real part becomes real part of C2. This imaginary part is imaginary part of C2. Okay, if I just use real part, imaginary part data instance, data variables, they refer to the object which is calling the method. Okay, this real part and imaginary part belongs to the object who is calling the method. Who is calling this method add? C2 is calling the method add. So C2's real part, C2's imaginary part. And what about this C1? C1 corresponds to x. So x dot real part means C1's real part. X dot imaginary part means C1's imaginary part. Okay. So what is the value you expect? Both of them have 5 and 5 as the real and imaginary parts. Okay, again, complex C is capital. Okay. Okay. Now, C1 has 5 and 5. C2 also has 5 and 5. We have added both of them. So 10 plus